Hello Virgo, welcome to your September 2019 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I'm using the Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck from Toni, Carmine, Salerno this month, along with the new Crystal Spirits deck from Colette, Baron-Reid. I do hope that you enjoy them. Let's get started. Firstly, from the Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck, you have the Goddess of Nature. Now this is about reaping what you sow, your dream coming to fruition. So if you have put work, energy towards planting the seeds for your future, a goal that you wanted to achieve, it tells me that the time is near for you to receive the fruits of your labor, which is beautiful energy. And from the Crystal Spirits, you have the card of Apache Tears. Now, when we speak of Apache Tears, it's about letting go of grief and recovering from past pain and old wounds. So it may be that you've put a lot of energy and effort towards recovery from past pain, a difficult emotional time in your life, and now you're being rewarded for your hard work, for the efforts that you've put in. There is a feeling around this of rejection, being rejected in the past, but there's also faith in something better coming your way, setting the wheels in motion for attracting something that you are deserving of, something that is much better than you had in the past, Virgo. Often we cannot recognize when we're going through that rejection that there is a better plan at work than what we have for ourselves. So the message of Apache Tears is not to fear or repress your emotions, rather to release them through your body so you can prepare yourself to heal from past heartache and pain and receive all that the universe has in store for your future pleasure and happiness. So reaping the rewards of hard work in believing, trusting that through your efforts, through you planting the seeds for your future happiness, you'll be receiving reward for that. You'll be moving on from past pain, from old wounds. So beautiful energy, Virgo, in Virgo season. So happy birthday to you guys. Let's take a look. We'll start with a couple of shuffles here for Virgo, spiritual messages for Virgo for September, and we'll cut these cards and let's see where this goes. I'm going to start with the past energy for you, Virgo. We'll take a look at the present energy, what's happening in the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, what's currently affecting you. We'll take a look and see what your hopes and fears are for this situation, the outcome for Virgo, and the overall energy, or what this reading is about. So let's take a look for Virgo. Right in the center of this reading, we do have you with the 5 of coins. Okay, so yes, rejection, having been rejected in the past and suffering a lot of pain as a result of somebody not choosing you. Of course, when we're in that energy, it's hard for us to believe that there is there's a purpose, that there's a greater plan for us, that there's something that is meant for us in the future. Not that particular person or not that particular circumstance. So it's like, if you look at this card, a woman here on the slot machine, she's won the jackpot, she's got money coming out here, but the people looking in outside this window, looking in at her and believing that she is having all of the good luck there, and they are looking on the outside, looking in at her lack. It feels of that poverty mindset, a lack, not having what you need in your life. But I feel like your fortunes are about to turn around. Now, it's not sheer luck here. It's something as a result of you of you putting work in to release what needed to be released so you can move on to something greater potential. Now, past energy, we have the devil now. So you were involved with an attachment, an unhealthy attachment to someone who was bad for you. A very toxic relationship, an unhealthy behavior, someone perhaps who was dealing with addictions, an addictive nature to this past relationship. It involved a pattern of unhealthy behavior. Either you or this person, or perhaps you together, were just a bad influence on each other, a toxic influence on each other. Let's take a look at the current energy. We've got the Queen of Cups now as your energy here, Virgo. I love this for you because it is about how you're feeling emotionally. And I feel that you're ready. You're ready to open up yourself emotionally to a new person, someone new. Now, it's as a result of you showing yourself compassion. This is after a time where perhaps you were feeling inadequate or feeling like you were lacking in some way. But by you turning that around, showing yourself more compassion, showing yourself love, self-care, by you loving who you are, recognizing your strengths, recognizing you are capable of love, you are loving, and you are deserving of love, Virgo. I feel that very strongly here. So it's recognizing it. It's recognizing that you're a loving individual, and just because this person rejected you, left you behind, feeling of abandonment here, doesn't mean that you are lacking in some way. I do feel that this was a toxic relationship, an unhealthy relationship in the past. Now, in the near future, we have the Death card, which is wonderful because it is about you moving on, putting an end to an old toxic attachment, releasing that, completely letting it go, finalizing it, putting the rubber stamp on it and saying, I'm not thinking about that anymore, I'm moving on. That person is dead to me, they are no longer in my life, I'm no longer putting any effort or thoughts into this past toxic relationship. I'm moving on and I'm ready. I'm ready for this transformation, I'm ready for this change in my life, I'm ready to move on to something better. Now, your advice or your best path to follow, Virgo, we have the Ace of Swords, so it is having that aha moment, that epiphany. It's that lightning bolt hitting you saying, hang on a minute, that relationship failed because I was with someone who was bad for me. I think you might have even been bad for them too. It was a codependent kind of energy that I'm picking up around you too. Codependent, there was addictions involved, it was very unhealthy. So it's having that clarity of mind, it's recognizing what you need to cut out of your life, what you need to focus your attention on, and it's not this past thing. It's completely removing that from your thought process here and deciding to focus your attention on the good things. Recognizing that there is something worth putting your love into, showing someone that you want to show your love to. Let's have a look. The Magician. Okay. This is external influence. So I do feel that there is someone around you that is looking in at you as being more than capable of love and more than capable of showing them love. So I do feel that you have attracted someone here, a Virgo, who is looking at you as someone that they would like to have a relationship with. Something starting, reaping what you sow. And I see that this man here, this magician, he is digging some holes here, ready to plant some seeds, ready for something to grow. So reaping what you sow, something coming to fruition. Yes, I do feel that this is someone around you who is willing to start to plant the seeds of a relationship with you. They're looking at you, feeling that, I feel that there is emotion here, the beginnings of an emotional depth. I feel that this is something that has a lot of potential for the future. Something worthy of you. Now, we have hopes and fears, the sun, yes. So you're hoping for things to get better, of course. You want happiness in your life. You want to feel warm again. There's a very cold kind of energy around the Five of Coins. There's a feeling separate, detached from life, detached from love. Here it's about enjoying the warmth again, enjoying good times, feeling that sun, feeling that a vibrant energy, feeling alive, feeling healthy. Here there's a little bit of a feeling of lack of perhaps even of sickness, feeling low energy. Here it's very high energy, feeling alive, feeling like you're ready to take on the world. And the outcome, we have the Moon card. Okay, so the outcome here is not something that is fully clear at the moment. I do think that for you, you're being advised to understand that you have to fully release this past energy before you move on to something else, before you have the space in your heart. You have to move forward with a completely open heart and a loving thoughts, I get as being emotionally open, empathic, caring. You can't have any kind of closed off energy here. So if things are not clear, or if you need more information before you open up emotionally around, I feel it's someone else around you who is looking in at you and thinking that they would like to start a relationship with you. I think that you have to ask some questions. You have to look for more information, find out the truth. Is this someone that feels you're worthy of love? I feel that they do. They're looking at you thinking, wow, I'd really like to get to know that Virgo. They seem like they could be a very loving, very caring individual. So for you, I feel this very strongly, that you need to seek out the truth, see things more clearly, because I get still some confusion here about this past situation. But I don't think that you need to fear this new person. If there is some fears or doubts about this individual, and you don't need to feel that you're inadequate, you don't need to feel that you don't have what it takes, or that you're not worthy of this person's attention. Yeah, I really feel that where there is confusion, it's more confusion about how you're seeing yourself in the eyes of this other person. I don't think they're confused at all. I think that you're confused about how you're seeing yourself as someone who, for some of you Virgos, I feel that you feel like because there was this rejection in the past, this unhealthy, codependent kind of energy, that you feel like you're not able to love or be loved. But nothing could be further from the truth. You will be able to achieve this happiness. But first, I feel that you need to get that fog cleared. I get a fogged kind of energy when it comes to how you're seeing the future. You're not you're not looking at it from a clear perspective, and you need to get clarity. You need to start seeing things from a more logical standpoint, and not believing in this inadequacy or lack, or feeling that you're lacking, or that you're on the outside looking in and that everyone else is having fun, Virgo, and you can't. You can have that fun. You can be the person there winning at life, winning that jackpot. But you have to change the way that you're seeing yourself. You know, you have to believe that you're a winner here, not someone who is looking in at winners. So reaping what you sow. I do feel that there is an opportunity for you to manifest something new in your life, something that is allowing you to fully release this past pain. You know, that Apache tears, letting go of grief, recovering from a past hurt, healing wounds. Yeah, you know, often our purpose starts to reveal itself in times of rejection. And that's how I feel here. You will see this through a different set of eyes, this rejection. Whereas you have been looking at it in terms of something that you lacked. Instead, it's you changing your perspective and realizing that you were in a relationship that was bad for you. Yes, I do feel that the universe is trying to point you in the direction of opening yourself up to true fulfillment and joy. Something that you were born to feel. You weren't born to feel this rejection. The rejection is there to move you on from a bad situation, something that wasn't serving you. You know, when Apache tears appears, it's calling you to recognize that losses and even betrayals can come bearing unexpected gifts. They can break your heart open and send you on to live more fully in the future, more lovingly, more meaningfully. There is a lot of good coming your way here, Virgo, so hold on, and hold on to the truth that you do have a destiny unfolding before you here. The universe wants to be your ally, wants to co-create something with you here with this Magician card. And it's something so much better than what you've experienced in the past. So you have to clear the space with this Moon card. Clear the space, clear the fog by releasing the past and getting rid of that old energy. You know, not holding on to old emotions. Yeah, you know, the universe gives you the no or the rejection in the past for a reason. You know, it doesn't tell you no just to have some fun with you or to mess with you. It was to serve a purpose, to move you on from something that had become toxic. Yeah. So Apache tears. Apache tears is a translucent type of obsidian, and it helps us process loss. Carrying an Apache tear while grieving can assist us in providing a focal point and encouraging us to release painful emotions. Once that grieving process feels complete, though, the stone can be buried in the earth, allowing the emotions to be transmuted throughout the earth, released, not to be concentrated in one place. Yeah. I get that you're taking out the garbage here. You're taking out the garbage of this old toxic relationship, and you're seeking clarity and moving forward, getting clear in your mind about what it is that you can create with the universe. And you have the power. You have the power within you. You have all the tools, the skills ready to love and to be loved. You just have to move on from this, cut out this past emotional burden. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Virgo. Oh, hang on a moment. I'll get I've gotten one for everybody else, so I'll get one for you, Virgo, of course. Let's get one message from the Everyday Witch Oracle for Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear? What does Virgo need to hear? A message for Virgo for this reading. What does Virgo need to hear? Message for Virgo. We have affirmation for healing the heart. Yeah. That one's an earthy kind of energy. Affirmation for healing the heart. Actually, that one's a fiery energy. Fiery energy. And of course, when we think about healing the heart, we think about going through the tough times where we feel sad, where we have that broken heart, relationships that don't work out, we suffer loss, disappointment, plenty of things in life that can leave us wounded and aching, and we have to go through that period of sadness. But I do feel that it's being able to work through those feelings in a healthy way, to, if we need to, look outside ourselves for help in moving past that. It could be family, friends, a counsellor, reaching out for help if we need to. But also being kind to yourself. So letting others show kindness to you, being kind to yourself during these times of sadness, of disappointment. But nevertheless, I do feel that there is a mending here, a process of mending your heart. And for you, it's doing everything you can to help the process along, doing your best to heal rather than wallowing. And if you need help in healing, looking for it, accepting it. Yeah. So there's a feeling here, a Virgo, if this isn't you, then it's someone around you that you need to help. Could be that as well. After a painful ending. But it was a relationship that I feel was bad. A very toxic kind of energy that I'm picking up around this. Being able to move on from this is that silver lining to the cloud of your tears. But I feel that you're moving on from this. It's just that, it's just recognizing that you have everything you need to pull out of this and to pull yourself, propel yourself forward into something much better. And I feel that there is someone around you that's looking in at you and would like to come forward. It's just that there may be some confusion around that because of how you're feeling about this past situation. Feelings of lack, or not feeling that you can have something good in your life. You can achieve this sun energy, you can achieve this happiness, this joy, this prosperity in your life. As soon as you're ready to cut out this painful situation, any kind of wallowing, any kind of focus on negativities of the past. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Virgo, and wish you all the very best with this. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you very much for watching and listening on the podcasts. And also, please check out the September love readings if you haven't already. Those are here on YouTube. And I wish you all the very best with this, Virgo. Please take care, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now, guys.